If you're new to tapestry weaving, then this video is for you. Hi friends, my name is Michelle. If this is the first time we've met, then I post videos about my creative process as well as some creative inspiration and motivation. This video was inspired by Mary and Helen, so shout out to you guys if you're watching. They visited my exhibition when I was gallery sitting and they were asking me quite a few questions about tapestry weaving. So as fairly new weavers, I was giving them some advice and I thought I would share it here in case you're new to weaving and a little bit confused because it is a very complicated medium. The first point is push through the pain. Now, tapestry weaving is such a complicated medium that there's a very good chance that you might get really frustrated when you're trying to learn. Personally, I hated tapestry weaving for the first, I would say 3 or 4 years of learning. It became so frustrating. I was doing so many samples and exercises that I was getting really frustrated. And then one day I did a piece that was my own design. It was my first full-size tapestry. It was called Goth Death Rock Subculture #1, and I'll insert a picture of it on the screen. And when I was doing that tapestry, something just clicked. Something clicked, and all of a sudden I thought, yes, this is the medium that I want to concentrate on. So push through that pain barrier. There will be times when you'll be thinking, why didn't I choose something easier? But it is worth it, and now I'm completely obsessed with tapestry weaving. So that's my #1 tip. Number 2, do your own research. So a lot of people learn tapestry weaving through a teacher or through books or online. I learned tapestry weaving via correspondence through TAFE, that is tertiary education in Australia, and I found it really, really difficult. But they did give me lots of ways of doing things. Some of those things I still didn't like, but instead of just pushing through and doing things that you don't really enjoy, do some research, go online, find out if there's other ways of doing things to make your life easier. Look, tapestry is hard enough as it is without making things even harder. So as an example, I was taught to weave tapestry using bobbins, so putting the actual weft on the bobbins. I just found that didn't work for me, so I used butterflies, and for me that's so much easier. I was also taught to sew the cartoon onto the back of the tapestry with thread or holding it up behind the loom, and I did a bit of research online and I found some obscure blog, which I wish I could find again, that mentioned using rare earth magnets. And from then on I used rare earth magnets to hold my cartoon on, and it's changed everything. I highly recommend. Lots of people see pictures of my work in progress and they ask me what those silver things are on there. They're the rare earth magnets, so I really recommend you use those. Also, there are some traditional tapestry techniques like using leashes, which again, I tried using leashes. I found they didn't make my life any easier. In fact, they kind of slowed me down, so I don't use them. Don't just go by what you're taught. If something doesn't feel right, unless there's a really, really good reason for it, then have a go doing things differently. Talk to other tapestry weavers, see if there's another way of doing things. You just have to remember, tapestry weaving is a very traditional, very, very old medium. So lots of people are quite stuck in their ways of how to do things. That doesn't mean that you can't find new ways of doing things. So do your own research. And before I get on to number 3, if you're liking this style of video, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And I'd also love for you to comment if you've got your own tips for any new tapestry weavers that might be watching this. So number 3, and the last tip I'm going to offer you today, is experiment. Again, as I said in my previous point, tapestry is such an old medium. A lot of tapestry weavers are pretty conservative and they have very specific ideas of what tapestry weaving should be. So I believe personally, and again, this is not for everyone, that art comes first, medium comes second. So I'm more interested in my artistic content than I am in the medium itself. Tapestry just happens to be my medium that I create my artwork in. So to that end, sometimes I want to do things that are not conventional within tapestry circles. And so I experiment, I find new ways of doing things, and then I come up with new and exciting methods. And that's what I encourage you to do. Don't just stick to the traditional tapestry themes, processes, colors. If something is speaking to you, in your heart, try it out. Google it, see if anyone's done it before. You could find an easier way of doing something, but if not, just play around with it. Tapestry and any form of art medium is supposed to be fun. So have a play around. You never know, you might invent a completely new way of doing things that might be completely exciting and, cutting edge. And wouldn't that be amazing? Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. Well done you. And if you know of any new tapestry weavers that would really benefit from this bit of motivational advice, then please share it with them so that we can encourage all new tapestry weavers to not get so bogged down with how complicated the medium is. And until next time, bye!